Military fleets are the primary method of defense and projecting your will upon the galaxy in Stellaris. You always start with a military fleet composed of 3 corvettes. Using shipyards on starbases, you can construct more military vessels for a cost of alloys and strategic resources depending on how the ship is designed. Newly constructed ships will either automatically join an already existing fleet docked with the starbase or form a new fleet. You give orders to fleets, not individual ships, though you can have a fleet of just an individual ship. Using the split fleet button, you can quickly divide your fleet in half, or you can transfer ships into a new fleet manually with the transfer ships button. You can merge all selected fleets with the merge fleet button, assuming the resulting merged fleet is still under the command limit. Command limit is a limit of how many ships can be in a fleet under a single admiral, larger ship sizes requiring more command limit than smaller. You can increase this limit with various technologies. Admirals can be assigned by clicking the Assign Leader button, and their bonuses apply to all of the ships they command. Normal ships come in 5 sizes: corvettes, which are the smallest and fastest, destroyers, cruisers, battleships, and titans, which are the largest. Juggernaut and Colossus ships are larger, but cannot be in a fleet with any other ships. You can use the game's auto-generated ship designs, or if you open the Ship Designer tab, you can customize the design of your ships yourself. First, you can select your ship section style, which changes the visual appearance of the ship and the layout of the weapon and utility slots. You can slot any researched weapons into their appropriate weapon slot, larger slots allowing for greater range and damage, but unavailable on smaller ship sizes. Utility slots allow you to add shields and armor to your ships, larger slots giving more protection per slot. Ships have 3 main sources of health: hull points, armor, and shields. Every ship has hull points, and when depleted, the ship is destroyed. In most cases, armor must be depleted before hull points can be damaged. When damaged, hull points and armor must be repaired by docking with a friendly starbase. Outpost starbases don't count, only starports are larger. By pressing the Repair Fleet button, the fleet will automatically seek out the nearest friendly starbase and repair to full health. In most cases, shields must be depleted before armor can be damaged, and they naturally replenish over time when not taking damage, though weapons like missiles bypass shields entirely. Ship components are special parts that add a variety of bonuses, like increased speed or passively regenerating armor and hull points. To the left, you may also choose your ship reactor, faster than light drive, sublight thrusters, sensors, and combat computer. Ships require power to function, and adding more parts like weapons and shields draw more power. You can't create ships with negative power. Higher level reactors give you more power to work with. Your hyperdrive level determines how fast your ship travels between star systems, and the jump drive lets you bypass the hyperlane network altogether, essentially teleporting to your destination, though it will reduce your weapon damage and sublight speed for the duration of the cooldown. Higher levels of sublight thrusters make your ships move faster inside a star system and in combat. Sensors determine how far your ships can see, higher levels allowing you to better predict and counter enemy movement. Combat computers give various bonuses and determine the behavior of that ship, whether they get in close or fire from far away. When you are done, you can name the design and click Save. Ticking the auto upgrade means that the game will automatically equip higher level ship components as they are researched. When a ship design changes, to actually apply the changes, you must click the upgrade button on your fleet, at the cost of the difference in designs. This does mean you can get resources back from downgrading a fleet. Instead of always manually constructing ships in shipyards, a faster way of managing your fleets is with the Fleet Manager tab. You can select ship designs to add to the Fleet Manager, and increase the number of that kind of ship you want in your fleet. Using the Reinforce button, the game will automatically queue as many ships as you can afford in shipyards across your empire, and when finished, they will automatically fly to and merge into your designated fleet. This is a way of quickly creating a new fleet, even when you don't have the resources to build it all at once, as well as an easy way to replace destroyed ships with the Reinforce button. When reinforcing far from friendly territory, your ships still have to actually fly the distance and can be destroyed, so be careful to have a safe route from your shipyards. If you want all of your ships to automatically avoid a specific danger, like a group of marauders, click on the system they are in, and then click the Restrict System button. None of your ships will be allowed to enter the system until unrestricted. You can set the fleet stance of a fleet, which will determine whether they seek out hostile targets within a system, only engage hostiles when in range, or leave any system hostiles are in. This can be changed for civilian ships as well. Useful if you want to micro a science ship to slip past a few hostiles, or keep your armies out of danger when embarked on spaceships. The total strength of your fleet is estimated with military power, so at a glance you can tell how well that fleet will fare against a hostile fleet. A larger fleet power doesn't guarantee victory though. For example, a fleet optimized for bypassing shields will crush a shield-focused fleet, even with the smaller military power. You can't just have unlimited military ships. You are limited by your Empire's naval capacity. You can go over your naval capacity, but will incur massive upkeep penalties the further you go over it. You can increase your naval capacity with research, soldier jobs, and anchorages on your starbases. The size of your military fleets as a whole, compared to your Empire size, called power projection, gives you influence. Every day a ship spends in combat, it will increase in rank, which gives you bonuses to weapon damage, hull points, and evasion. The Fleet Academy building on starbases allows ships built at that starbase to start at the second level, experienced instead of regular. Thanks for watching, and if you want to see more Stellaris guides like this, the link to the playlist is in the description.